quests. And we'll see a couple more examples. This guy is Richard of Alarov, which is one of the starting places in Divinity 1. And he has a bit of a lousy temper. So he's offered me the chance to earn some extra money.
Tracking down and exterminating goblins. Obviously, there are plenty of little bastards to go around, so I'll pay you for every goblin heart you bring me.
So he's telling me that if I bring him the hearts of goblins, he will pay me money for that. But there's something fishy about this guy, so I'll try reading his mind.
The peasants are so gullible. The hearts they fetch me are worth 3 times my backbone.
So this is a very simple example of mind reading. Here I learned that he's actually not paying me enough should I choose to accept the quest. We'll see some more complex examples later on. Now, the cool part in Divinity 2 is that the designers had the mission that to make it so that when you refuse a quest, it has to be as interesting as when you accept the quest. And I think we achieved that. Most of the subquests in the games have like 10 to 20 solutions, and that's quite interesting. We'll see a very good example of that later on. Here I will refuse the quest and tell him that I don't want to kill when it's not necessary.
Suit yourself, Goody Two-Shoes. I'll just have to kill them all myself then. See you in the woods, if you have the guts.
Okay. So he rushes off and we'll find him later on back in the forest fighting goblins. That's just one path which I could have taken. Had I taken the other path, he would have continued giving me darker and darker quests. So there's a number of quest chains which just opened up, and we'll see more of them. Okay, time for some combat. So I was mentioning earlier on in the tutorial, the Dragon Slayer is very agile. As you can see, he can jump around. So that's the first thing which you're going to use in combat, the ability to be able to jump around. Okay. The second thing is that you have your skills. So you've seen the whirlwind already. The third thing is that you have a combo which you can use. And then of course, because it's a classless system, you can start using different skills. For instance, if I'm going to use a mage skill of fearing, the guy's going to run away looking a bit scared. I'll take my bow and I'll shoot him from a distance. So that's just one example of a tactic that we're using. We'll do a couple more. Let's see, first let's kill this guy over there. Okay, good job again. Continue over there. So here we have a group of goblins in the distance. We're going to try to dispatch them. First thing we're going to do is attract their attention. And then, as they come towards me, oh there's one here, I'm going to charm him. So he's going to start fighting, oh he's not very good, I'll take another one. He's going to start fighting for me, and he's going to attack the enemy. This gives me time to get closer. Alternatively, I could for instance do a summon skill. And this guy is going to help me out too. So as you can see, the idea is that you come up with tactics by learning your skills and then use your high agility in a fairly action-based system. Now, I only have a couple of skills active here. The skill tree in Divinity 2 is huge. There's really a lot of skills and there's really a lot of tactics that are available to the player. Okay, let's go and see another example of a quest. Here we are in a little farm, and there's something happening over here. Let's go to Dana here. Dana.
Oh, hello, Slayer. Say, would you mind doing me a little favor?
She has a bit of a secret.
Wonderful. Please bring this letter to the blacksmith in the village.
She's giving me a letter which she wants me to give to the blacksmith in town. But then she adds the line.
Don't tell my husband. It's private, you know.
That I should tell her husband. I'm going to show you a little bit of the user interface. This is work in progress. This is definitely not representative of the final quality of the game, but I have to go there, otherwise I can't read the letter. So let's just do that. When I read the letter, I first get the option to open it yes or no. It's been sealed shut. If I open the letter and I then give it to the blacksmith, he's going to notice it, he's going to react on that. So let's break the seal. When we break the seal and we read the letter, we learn that she's having an affair with the blacksmith. So, what can we do now? We can
the letter to Dirk?
And we can try to blackmail her. She asks me, did you bring the letter? And I can say, I did better than that, I actually read it. If I do that, then she will be extremely mad at me, and she will run off to her blacksmith. Now let's not do that right away. Oh, first I will mind read her. Hold on.
Did you bring the letter to Dirk?
Oh.
Goodbye, Swen.
Excuse me, I have to cheat a little bit.
Did you bring the letter to Dirk?
Okay. If I mind read her, I learned that she's thinking of a key on a beam somewhere in the farm. That's strange information, and I don't know what to do with it. But it will soon become clear why that information is important. Let's go talk to her husband about this letter.
Top of the morning to you, Swen.
I can tell him, okay, Carl, I found this letter, and I think your wife is cheating on you. So let's do that.
See, what would I? Thanks for bringing this letter to me, Swen. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go talk to my wife, Tina. You sleazy harlot.
What's going on?
I read your filthy letter, you hussy. Get off me farm.
Huh? Well, fine, Jesse. I can't stand the sight of you anyway.
Bugger off to your crazy Smith.
So she's going to
Wanna see you around here no more.
she's going to run off, and we see that blacksmith Dirk has raised his prices. So there's a reputation system active, where the consequences of the choices you make are being impacted by that. That wasn't English, but I guess you understood what I meant. Now, that's a negative for me, but there's also a positive to this. If I'm going to... Hello. If I'm going to talk to him, I will learn that he had actually a magic amulet which he wanted to give to his wife. He's going to give it to me. It's quite important because in Divinity 2, there's for every negative thing, there's always a positive thing. So the consequences and the choices you make are really important. Now, why did I have the mind read option in there of Dana, which we saw a little bit earlier on? Well, inside of the farm, there's a diary. And I can only get that diary through the key which is hidden. And if I read that diary, I will learn that Jackson had actually murdered the previous lover of his wife. With that, to the guards, they would arrest Farmer Jackson, and then Dana and the blacksmith would be able to live together. So that gives you an idea of the amount of branches there are in the quest and where you can get with the mind reading. You're gonna go back inside a broken valley. There's some more bad guys. Do one last quest. Obviously, I'm playing the game in a gold mode, so it's fairly easy for me here. We're going to go into the tavern of Broken Valley, where we're going to see some very rude people. So when I talk to Stan here,
Good day, Swen.
and I ask him,
Though I'm starting to miss my usual seat at Brahmanis, my young friend. Some of them seekers are in the... You know, he ain't going to...
so what he's basically telling me is that there are a number of seekers inside the tavern, and they've thrown everybody out, and they're drunk, and they're making a lot of noise. And as we head into the tavern, we see this girl Fanny coming down.
Such disgusting, such perverts. Fanny is a perfectly nice name, whatever the connotations.
So she seems to be very happy. Go through.
Thirsty over here.
We see the seekers sitting here at the table, and we see that the tavern is indeed very empty. So let's talk to one of them.
again, sir.
Tell me pretty here. Here, George, the betting too.
No.
No.
So I have the choice here, leave them alone or throw them out. We get in a bit of a fight here.
Seekers, what in the name of the divine is going on in here?